You guys make my day, like, every single day. I'm, like, cracking up. Thank you for keeping me company. I love you guys. You every day.
Best morning show ever. You guys are freaking phenomenal.
What the phone tap?
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. C100.
What are you driving that's about to fall apart? You know, our friend Scotty B here, the eater of the big banana, he says every morning he gets into his jalopy and he prays it starts, and then he prays the wheels don't fall off on the LIE on the way to work.
Oh my God.
And he prays that it's going to start again after he turns off the ignition.
Mm-hmm. I just know one morning I'm going to call Nate and be like, dude, I can't make it in because the wheel fell off.
My question is, how many people are driving that kind of nightmare every single day? Like, at the very least, maybe the check engine light is on every day. What is it exactly?
It's a 2005 Chevy Tahoe.
Okay, with lots and lots of miles on it, I guess, because you're coming in and out of Long Island and
over 150,000 miles. It's older than my kids.
Okay, there you go. Well, and he's just waiting. He's waiting for that day where it just dies. It's going to die. You know that. It's on its last leg. Mm-hmm. So people started calling and texting. So many people are, right now, as we speak, probably right next to you in traffic. They're driving something that shouldn't even be street legal. Maybe it just barely started today. You should see all these things people are sending out texts. Have you seen some of these?
I used to be one of these people, but yeah, I've seen some of the stuff that's going on, and it makes me nervous to even be on the road with anybody now. I'm like, oh, your tire's about to fall off? Oh, okay, great.
Well, somebody texted in their car has no sway bar, and we're like, what's that? That's basically what keeps your car from swaying and then flipping over.
Wait, what is that? I never even heard of that. What is a sway bar?
He just told you.
I know, but that's actually in the car. It's part of the part.
But it's underneath in the suspension, and it keeps the car going straight instead of starting to sway and flipping over.
Danielle, maybe that's why you've had so many wrecks. You should buy a car with a sway bar.
I guess I forgot to do that. My next one.
I didn't know the sway bar was an option. Anyway, here's a text. Someone tried to steal my car, so they bashed the window out. Now it's a garbage bag and a roll of duct tape. And the steering wheel column is gone. How can you drive a car without a steering wheel column? That doesn't make sense to me. Looks like I can't turn my head because my neck fell off. I have a 2008 Altima. We put transmission fluid every week. The car acts like it will stall out when idling at intersections when we slow down. And 2 tires are about to blow. That's the day they're facing. Someone else sent a text in earlier saying they have to put new antifreeze in every single day. Every day.
Oh, my God. What is the cost on that?
I don't know. It's more than gas per gallon, right? I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
God,
I'm
a lot of
scared
phone
to be
calls.
on the road.
Yeah, line 20 is Laura. Let's see if she's still there. She named her. Okay. Hey, Laura, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you guys?
Doing well. Why did you name your car Karen?
Because she always freaking needs something from my life. She's always demanding something.
Karen, the demanding Karen. Your car is asking to speak to the manager. Hey, so you took Karen to the shop yesterday because you heard a weird noise, right?
Yeah, so the weird noise was something that came loose, and the guy at the shop was actually like, but that's the sound that concerns you? I said, yeah, why? Is there another sound? And he said, yeah, you have a lot wrong with your car. So he put it up on the lift and showed me that my exhaust is literally falling off. It's really bad. I'm the one with the sway bar that's missing.
No, so Froggy says that without a sway bar, you're probably going to just fall off a bridge at some point.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so I asked him, I said, is that really dangerous for me to be driving without the sway bar? And he was like, well, apparently you have been for a while. So
sounds fun.
That.
So I don't know. We're gonna get that thing.
Okay. Is there anything on the car that does work? I mean, like windshield wipers and like the wiper fluid thing.
So, well, the fluid thing is a little broken. So when I spray my windshield wiper fluid, it just goes right over the hood of the car.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So now, how much longer do you think? How much longer do you think she has in her? I mean, at what point do you give up?
He gave me a week to get it all fixed. he said if you don't come back within a week, then you're going to be in trouble when you're on the road. So you need to make sure that you get this fixed quickly.
All right. Would you please do us a favor?
Yeah, we're going to get this fixed within the next couple days.
Okay, Laura, do us a favor. When it's fixed, will you call us and let us know you're okay, please?
I will. It's so good to talk to you guys. Thank you.
Well, it's good to talk to you, but we're worried. We're very, very concerned about you.
Very.
All right. Okay, thank you, Laura. Have a safe day. I ask a friend to give you a ride. Line 21 is Bonnie. Now, Bonnie, like the rest of us, you look down and that check engine light is on. It's like, okay, I'll get to it, right?
Oh,
this happened
gosh,
to you too?
forever,
Yep.
Yeah, so tell us what happened.
Yeah.
Take us back to the first moment you saw the check engine light on, and then what happened?
My check engine light is on, so I just kind of looked the other way for a while. Then I turned my car on one day, and apparently my car fixed itself. The check engine light is off.
There you go.
Or maybe the bulb burned out.
She's got an amazing, she has an amazing car.
Wow, that's a miracle. That's a good old-fashioned miracle right there. Well, so you never knew why the check engine light was on at all?
Nope, I'm still driving it now. My amazing car fixed itself. Do I check every time it's still on? Yeah, I do sometimes.
I don't know. If my check engine light went off, I would assume, okay, some fluid found out where it needed to go and it found its way.
That's
what
a
do you
bad
know?
I agree.
All right.
No, cars don't fix themselves. What happens is probably the bulb burned out. That was
something like that. All right. You have the sensor fried. All right. Well, good luck with that, Bonnie. Let us know when it comes back on because it may come on today. Maybe you never know.
Oh, dear God.
Thank you, guys. I love you all.
Yes.
Thank you, Bonnie. Line 24 is Alyssa. My favorite. Hey, Alyssa, how are you?
Good.
My favorite thing, I heard Nate pick up your call while the song was playing, and he goes, hey, so tell me about your Chevy Impala. And I knew we were going to talk to you. What is going on with your Chevy Impala?
Okay, so it's a 2008 Chevy Impala, and it has like 332,000 miles on it.
Jeez. Right.
Now, my husband bought it before we knew each other, like back in 2008 with like 20,000 miles on it. So he has driven all of those miles. And the very first few years, he lived in Florida. So the body is in really good shape because it never had to deal with the salt for like the first 5 or 6 years of its life.
Mm-hmm.
But then he moved up to Illinois. But so now when you're driving it, when you go about 40 miles an hour, it starts to shake. And then once you hit about
hold on. I'm writing this down. It starts shaking at 40 miles per hour.
And then once you hit about like 50 or 55, it starts smoothing back out. And then, so you don't really ever want to go over 65 miles an hour. That's about
Oh, my God.
Okay, let me get this straight in case I have to borrow your Chevy Impala, Alyssa. It's going to start shaking right around 40, but it levels out right around 55. So between 40 and 55, that's like a sweet spot of just vibration. And so 55 is probably as fast as you want me to drive your Impala, right?
65 is about the limit.
Okay.
She pushes it.
So we have a sweet spot between 55 and 60. So right in there is okay. No shaky. Now, are you planning on getting rid of your Chevy Impala with over 300,000 miles anytime? Okay, keep on rolling. I love that,
and
Alyssa.
it's funny because even like the ignition, my husband can get in the car and start it right away. So I have to sit there and like shake the key and try to like wiggle it because I think it kind of sunk at some point, like within the ignition. So you have to sit there and wiggle it and wiggle it and wiggle it and wiggle it and wiggle it.
I know, but you know what? We got to give her some credit. She still gets you where you need to go, and she still starts if you just give her a little wiggle. You know, it's all good. Best of luck. Just be safe on the roads, okay? Promise.
Always.
All right. Thanks for listening to us. Line 22 is Allie. She has a 2007 Honda Odyssey with 173,000 miles on it. Allie, how's she rolling?
It gets me point A to point B, so can't complain too much.
Right. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Though?
One time I was driving on the highway and the automatic sliding door, it just kind of flew open. No real reason. I don't really know what happened there. Of course, my son was in the car, in his car seat. He's like, Mama, door open. I'm like, oh.
Oh, my God.
So, that was not great. And then actually my favorite thing, though, is, so I got it in 2007. In 2017, this little alert popped up on my GPS that said, I'm 10 years old. It's time to buy a new car. and I should have listened.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, I've never heard of that.
I'm trying to find the photo to send to you guys because I have it, and because I saw it and I was in total disbelief.
I would love to see that. Your car's actually saying, just kill me. Just kill me.
Put me out of my misery.
Put a bullet in my head. Oh, my God. All right. Well, best of luck with that, Allie. When your car is begging for mercy, you know you got a problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. The 2007 Honda Odyssey, where the door just flew open on the highway and her son in the car seat almost perished. All right. Well, thanks for listening to us, Allie. You have a great day, okay?
Yo.
I'm going to play hooky. Goodbye.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Good morning. Good morning.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Z100.
Let's get into the horoscopes. Producer Sam, who are you doing them with today?
How about Scotty B? And Happy New Year to you,
Happy
sir.
New Year, Scotty.
I'll take it. Happy New Year, everybody. I love it.
Turning a new leaf.
This is new Scotty
Okay, so
time.
no, really, what is the official cutoff for Happy New Year?
Today.
Right now.
That's it.
Got it.
Right after these horoscopes.
Let's go horoscopes.
Right. If it's your birthday today, you share it with Kate McKinnon and Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean, I love Mr. Bean.
Capricorn, you're feeling your determination return in full force. Momentum is back. Your day's a 9.
Aquarius, you are choosing detachment instead of disappointment. A wise upgrade. Your day's a 6.
Pisces, sometimes a flash of inspiration deserves to be taken seriously. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Aries, let your actions speak for you, and they'll be speaking loudly. Your day's a 9.
Taurus, stability can also be exciting, especially when you built it. Your day's a 10.
Hey, Gemini, you are filtering out chatter that no longer needs you. Silence is becoming your luxury. Your day's an 8.
Cancer, you're learning to be softer with yourself, and it will change everything. Your day is a 7.
Hey, Leo, today is about self-advocacy. Don't be afraid to speak up for what you deserve. Your day's a 9.
Virgo, you're organizing your inner world first, and the outer world will follow. Your day's a 6.
Libra, you're opening to connection without losing yourself in it. A beautiful balance. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Scorpio, if you choose to walk away, don't look back. Trust that you made the right call the first time. Your day's a 7.
And finally, Sagittarius, not every impulse deserves a journey. Some just need a moment. Your day's a 5. And those are your Tuesday morning horoscopes.
Hey, you know what? I was talking to Gandhi earlier about this interesting article she read. Tips on how not to be robbed from ex-robbers. And I find this fascinating. I mean, if you want to learn how to stay safe on the streets or wherever, learn from the people who make the streets unsafe.
Right.
Why not? Okay, so you have the article in front of you?
I do.
Okay, so what in general, what are we learning here?
Okay, so these are specifically about home break-ins and things that you should not do. Things that we all think are safe that are really not. So one of the first things they say is unless a safe is bolted to the floor or in a wall, it's going to get taken and they're going to get into it. If you just purchase a safe, even a fireproof safe, whatever it is, they'll figure it out. They said anything that's going to take them more than 15 minutes to get through or get into, they're not going to mess with. Closets are a gold mine. Under the bed is a gold mine. Any drawers you have, gold mines. Wow. You have to find better places to hide things. They say you know how a lot of people have a bowl that they'll toss all their keys in, or the key rack at the front door.
Yeah.
They say don't do that because when they come in, they're going to go for cars. If there are cars in the garage, you have your keys right there.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the bedroom is where we hide most of the stuff in our lives.
I think a lot of people think, I'm just going to put it under my bed. No one's going to
find it.
Do you know once someone broke into my house years and years ago, they went into the laundry room and emptied out an entire box of detergent because people hide jewelry in detergent.
Yes.
I'm like, what? And the police officers told me, that's what's going on there.
Wow.
They're saying if you really have things that are very valuable to you, just take it to a safe deposit box at a bank.
Yeah.
Pay whatever that fee is for the month to keep it at a bank because that is actually secure. And that it's kind of smart if you do live in an area that's high crime and burglaries happen, stuff like that, to have a decoy box, like a little jewelry box with crap jewelry in it.
Yeah.
Put it somewhere that looks like, they got all the stuff if they come here. Don't hide things in your laundry baskets. They said they will just ransack your entire house, chop whatever they can. But if it's going to take them a while to get to it, then they might not do it. It's just
So what would that be? What could you do that would force them to take a while to get to it?
I don't know. They did not specify that part.
Put it in a safe deposit box, like she said, then they won't find it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. But they're going to ransack your house looking for it and cause some damage. Here's what I'm thinking. It doesn't make me sad. It makes me feel safe. I cannot think of one thing in my house that's worth stealing.
No, nothing. I got nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're going to break in. They'll be like, oh, well, next door maybe. Yeah.
They said be careful about what you're tossing into your recycling bin. You know, like we all buy a new computer and then you take the box and you put it outside in the trash. They drive by, see that there's a new computer box in the trash. They know you have that. They know you have a TV inside your house if you do things like that.
It's like an advertisement. Like, hey, look what we got, a brand new TV.
It's brand new.
They said specifically after Christmas, they will do drive-bys of all of the different neighborhoods and see who's got what. Then they hit your house.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I would never have thought about being the case. And the one thing that they say will absolutely keep them away from homes is a dog. They say big dog, small dog, it doesn't matter because you can disable alarm systems if you want to. If power goes out, you know, there are things that can happen, but you can't with a dog. And dogs will sense that people are coming from far away and start barking, and they don't want that. So even a little dog keeps burglars away.
So now I feel guilty for bitching and moaning about my dogs that bark all the time.
No, they're just looking out for you. Yep.
They do what dogs do. Like yesterday, we had some people here at the house working on some stuff, and it's nonstop. You know, Max especially. I'm like, shut up!
No, I love it.
Sorry about that.
It's so cute.
Yes, Froggy actually taught my dogs how to bark. He taught Max how to bark. Yeah, thanks.
Not really,
Yeah,
but
thanks,
sorry.
Frog.
And
It is. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, one of the other things that they say people really need to take note of is if you're going on vacation, wait until you're home to post your pictures. Because if you're posting, hey, look at me, here I am, this is where I'm at, people know you're not in your
home.
place.
That's
Oh,
what a
look at
lot of
that.
people were saying when you go on Facebook and go, I'm so excited about my trip to the Bahamas tomorrow. It's like,
Exactly.
red flag.
Yeah, we're going to be gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah, come on over.
Come on by.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. There's scary posting from a foam party at a pool at the W Hotel.
Oh my God. Maybe I should just leave the lights on in my apartment or something.
They actually did say leaving a light on is important.
Or what about sticking the money in between the stacks of clothing and your folded T-shirts in your drawer?
Well, that's where I'm going to your house.
Thanks, Scary. You just told us where to go.
Yeah, invite me over.
Look, you know, I had a really good friend who lived in a doorman building, and someone got into his apartment by knocking a hole in the wall in the hallway and went through their closet to get into their apartment.
Wow.
And no one knew.
That's crazy.
Someone just walked by and saw a huge hole in the wall. Like, what happened here? Yeah, Frog.
This person's got a great idea. They texted in from area code from Miami 305. If you have a robber, put valuables in the enclosure of your reptiles. Nobody's going to go in the snake enclosure to take your valuables.
Right? Oh, when Tonka was alive, I should have put it under his rock.
I would have taken the reptile. Yeah, you're coming with me.
Yeah. You would have taken the reptile before you take any money.
Absolutely.
That's Gandhi. Is that the entire list? Because I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the majority of the list.
All right. Yeah, you know, if you don't want Danielle to rip you off, put all your stuff in the mayonnaise jar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she would never touch
Not going there.
Yeah.
That's not even allowed in the house, in my house.
I would love to hear from somebody who actually did break into houses or does break into houses. Oh, Nate's waving at me.
You have someone?
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go talk to Garrett, a former burglar on line 24. Hey, Garrett.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, we're doing fine. So you heard Gandhi reading these tips from former robbers. Do you have any to add to that, or are any of those kind of lame? What do you think?
I think it's more of a matter of people knowing the person, or if they're not going to be home, like Gandhi said earlier. It's not really a matter of driving by.
Right. So people who, I guess, casing the situation, knowing if they're there or not, knowing what their habits are, what time they usually leave, their schedule, stuff like that?
Right. So, I mean, I wouldn't say I was a former burglar. When I was 14, I got into a little bit of trouble with some friends breaking into a house. Ended up with some felonies. Luckily, I was under the age of 18. So, yeah. So they all got expunged.
That was a short-lived career for you in the world of burglary.
It was one and done. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm happy that you said that. Well, anyway, so yeah, I think you bring up a good point. Is people watch your schedule. People know what time you leave the house. People know. And look, here we are at work. You know, when we're in the studio and we're a live show, You know exactly where we are. So, my God, we've got to stop doing this. It's very unsafe. All right, thank you very much, Gary. You go have a good day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for giving up the world of burglary.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge with Cardi B.
You just seem like the type of person that has fun and you'd want to hang out with.
Oh, well, no.
What do you mean no?
I just like to be in my bed and gossip all day.
Despite wintry conditions and heavy traffic, the holidays have to go on. That's why Mercedes-Benz SUVs come equipped with the latest safety technology to keep your festive plans on track. Discover the incredible offers for yourself at the Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Z100.
You know, producer Sam, a little while ago, you were talking about a friend of yours.
Yes.
Who needed to take a second look at her relationship she's in.
Correct.
Maybe from someone else's viewpoint. And you helped her out, right?
Yes.
So can we go back to that for a minute?
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to embarrass anyone or use names or anything.
No, I won't use her name. And she's a very, very smart girl. I've known her since high school. So, yes, she's a very wise person. But sometimes when you're in the thick of a relationship and feeling in love with someone, you fail to see what was, to me, a really obvious red flag.
Right.
So
what's the obvious, if I may ask, what's the obvious red flag?
They've been together for over a year, and he keeps coming up with different reasons why he's yet to introduce her to any of his friends.
Oh. Okay. Well, we could break that down. Well, maybe he hangs out with people he's embarrassed to hang out with, or maybe he doesn't want them to meet her.
So true. There's a bunch of different reasons. So I was very careful to not be like, that means he's blank, because I don't know. I don't know the guy. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I couldn't even come up with a best case scenario where I felt like that was treating her the way she deserved to be treated in a relationship.
I get that. If I had a friend come to me and say, hey, we've been dating for a year and I haven't met anyone that they are friends with, but they go out with them.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this person goes out with the
all
friend.
the time, yeah. He goes out with his friends.
But she's not invited.
Correct.
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, it could be that his friends are just scumbags and he doesn't want her around them because he values what he has. But if that's the case, then do you want to be with someone who has friends that are scumbags?
Exactly. Because, you are who you surround yourself with. But wait, why has she not asked him?
She says She said she's asked him, but she's kind of a passive personality, so she's not like me, who'd be like, we're doing this weekend or not at all. She just kind of like lets him know and then kind of lets herself get, I think, a little walked on.
See, I couldn't. You know me, I'd be right under that hood, man. What's going on?
Same, right?
Hey, who are your friends? Who are these friends?
Right? There's so many reasons that are potential, and most of them are bad. Most of them.
Is there something wonky about her that he doesn't want them to know about?
I don't think so. Not at all. She's like a little bit of a silently intimidating character, so I think that might be possible. But if we're in a committed relationship, you prioritize me. If you pick this personality, let me know by actually actively choosing it.
But here's the thing. I don't consider this a committed relationship.
No.
If you can't
bring me around.
Yeah, exactly.
What do your friends not know about me? Am I like a secret?
We know they know.
The whole part of a relationship is you are a part of their life.
Right.
I agree with you.
So they know she exists.
Yes. She's talked to a few of them on social.
Oh, okay.
He's just never allowed her or invited her, and she has not invited herself to mesh with these friends. And when it comes up in conversation, he's, just kind of does a great job skirting it.
Okay, let's consider another possibility. Mm-hmm. Maybe, sort of on the heels of what Danielle said, they're a bunch of scumbags. Maybe they're not. But maybe for some reason he is ready for a new life. He wants a life with new people. But then again, if he's still hanging out with them, then that's not the case. I don't know.
Yeah, he says he has she says he has one core group. Like that person, that always hangs out with the same friends. Right. And that's his social life.
Mm-hmm. I have a really dear friend who has been in a relationship for many years and has never met the family, has never met anyone in his circle ever. Okay. But they continue to move on, and life is still whatever it is.
And they're both happy about that?
No, it doesn't seem that way.
Gotcha.
I think it's more of it's just the way it is, so we live with it.
All
right. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and say, well, I would never do that. I would never do that. Because we're all different. I mean, we all have different different levels of patience and whatever.
But it wasn't making her feel very secure. Like, that's what started this part of the conversation, is the way she talked about it. She was feeling a little insecure with herself and her relationship to him. So that's why I'm like, all right, let's just talk about the potential of this being a serious red flag. And maybe it's not quite as rosy as you feel like it is.
I like this text. Maybe he's a gamer and all his friends are online. Maybe.
There's that.
Maybe all his friends are just imaginary friends.
Maybe.
So-
That's better.
Or maybe, maybe she needs to like follow him some night.
In private investigator.
Yeah, that's the best answer.
Follow him. Where is he going with these
Show
people?
up.
Let's go see what they're doing.
What are they up to?
What if they're like, some Satanists?
Yeah.
Oh, that actually would
Or
make
they
it
work for the CIA.
Yeah,
or
maybe
something.
they're killing frogs and things.
Oh, some Ocean's 11 crap.
I don't know. Hello, Melissa.
Hi, how are you guys?
Doing very well. I'm so glad you're listening. I'm so glad you're participating in the conversation. I know that you said you were in a relationship for 2 years and
It was
never
more
met
of a situationship.
a situationship and never met his friends. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so we had met online, and it was all great in the beginning, and then I couldn't wait for him to meet my family and friends. He met my sister, went on 2 double dates with 2 of my friends, but I never met his family, never met his friends, and it started to make me feel like I was a kept secret. So I ended up breaking up with him on Valentine's Day.
Okay. But wait, what's your gut feeling telling you? Why do you think, it may not be accurate, but what's your hunch? Why do you think he never ever introduced you to his family or friends in 2 years?
Well, I think it was a couple things. His parents, he told me, were really strict. It was also an interracial relationship, so I think he was a little nervous to introduce me and have different aspects that he wasn't used to introduce me to. But I also think, like, for him, he had trouble with commitment. Like, I was looking to always define it, and he was like, oh, I feel like we're moving too fast. But he was also older than me. He was about 6 years older than me. So I'm like, what do you mean? Like, how long do you think, you're looking for a commitment, and how long do you think you would know? And I just felt like I was always making excuses for him, like why he couldn't come out to hang out with friends, because we were always invited to things, but I would always show up by myself.
Well, that's not a relationship.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
Well, it is. It's just not a very healthy one, in my opinion. I mean,
definitely not.
And you obviously, after 2 years, realized that you deserved better than that. So, kaboom! Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm in a new relationship, and I'm just going to be happier right away. He couldn't wait to introduce me to friends and family. I'm like, to me, it was such a big deal, but it was also bare minimum, and it just made me realize how easy it is to just be treated with respect. And
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Melissa, and best of luck with your new, fresh, I know his friend's relationship.
Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great day.
Oh, you too. Hope you do too. And finally, we talked to Shannon. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, how are you guys?
Doing
Good
very
morning.
well. We're doing well?
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for everyone. If you're not doing well, speak now. Or forever hold your peace.
So I totally think she should leave him. I mean, I was in a relationship for 4 years. I got engaged in December. It was done by June. There were so many red flags. I wasn't allowed to go out with the boys with him. He would go out all the time. When I asked, can I come? No, I was never allowed to come. I mean, I did meet his family and everything. I mean, down the line, there was some tuffle there, but he was definitely a mama's boy. But honestly, I think that it's better off she's better alone. There's definitely some pits in this dating pool nowadays. I think men are dogs, and, if they can't bring you around their friends and show you your family, like, I don't see really anything happening there.
There you go. You want someone that makes you feel secure and loved and protected, and and there should be no doubt that they're into you and they want you to meet their family and friends. What's that, Danielle?
Sam, has she ever said, hey, can I come out with you and the guys?
Yeah, she's let him know she wants to.
And he has just said no.
He's crafty. He hasn't said no. It's more like we'll make a plan. This one won't work. We'll get there. And it's been a year of not getting there.
Which is saying no.
Which is saying no.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly. Shannon, sounds like you know exactly what it is you want and exactly what it is you deserve. And I'm so happy that it's totally your walk in life, right? I love that. I love that. Go for it.
Exactly. Nobody should fight for love. It should be, given and taken, and you should give it in return.
Amen. I love it. All right, Shannon. Thank you very much. I appreciate your call.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
Love you
Bye.
more. Bye. Bye. See? There you go. So best of luck with your friend.
I know. I think the bare basement of any relationship should be at least making you feel better about yourself than you would without them, whatever that means to you. So if it's not...
Well, at least in dialogue, you say, look, you're making me feel like crap about myself because you make me feel like there's something wrong here.
Right.
You're not introducing me to your friends and your family.
What the hell? If you think you deserve better, you probably do.
Excellent. I agree.
If you love the morning show, it's a good idea to follow our socials.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
At Elvis Duran Show.
Follow them today.
Elvis Duran in the morning show. Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Look, in the old days, someone at work would come in with the sheet of paper saying, hey, my kid's selling cookies. You want to buy some? It's going to send them all to Taiwan. Okay, great. But now, I got this text the other day from a friend saying, hey, I want you to buy some cookies from a kid's school. I'm like, here we go. And you have a friend, Scary, that sent you the same exact link for the same thing. Tell everyone about this. This is infuriating.
Yeah, just yesterday in the group chat of 20 guys, my friend drops the link and says, hey, do a good thing for my son's cookie sale, could you please? So we all clicked on it. I'm like, all right, I'll buy some cookies. Then it leads me to a link and a checkout of a bakery of gourmet cookies where it's 6 cookies, which I got charged $46 from Bang Cookies, who banged me out for $46.
Well,
and now
look,
this morning,
Bang cookies are fabulous.
They really are. They're beautiful. But I'm saying, now this kid, the kid didn't even know, has no clue who I am or that I even made this purchase. All he sees is he's on the tally board that he went up by $46 because his father dropped it in the group. And we all felt compelled to do this. So we were all buying cookies. Now we got hundreds of dollars worth of cookies out there that are coming. But I'm saying, where are the days of the $5 box? Where are the days of unpacking cookies and handing them out and doing real work for your cookies?
You hear the angst in Scary's voice. Don't get Danielle started on popcorn.
Oh my gosh. So I really love the ones that the Boy Scouts give out. But there's a different gourmet popcorn thing going around. The other day, my girlfriend, who I love, she says, hey, can you buy some? Oh, no problem. It was for cheerleading or something. I click on it, 3 bags. And when I tell you these bags are tiny bags, they're not big bags. It was $60-something.
No.
And I'm like, what the And I'm like, okay, she is so lucky that I love her and her little ones, because I was like, okay, well, and I was like,
that's the thing.
It was cheaper to buy the 3 bags than just the 1 bag. I'm like, forget it. So yeah,
you still
crazy.
need to look. You're helping some organizations that probably deserve it.
Of course.
But this is highway robbery. Yes, Gandhi.
I got for a $90 tin of popcorn. $90. I was like, oh my God. So they actually rang the doorbell at my sister's house, and I thought, oh, you're actually making some effort. I'm going to buy something from you. Bought this stupid tin of popcorn, $90. And then my sister texted me the next day that I made her house a mark because I bought that, and the kids keep coming back. Keep coming back. She was like, thanks a lot, idiot.
That's what happens when you feed the neighborhood cat. They keep coming back.
It is a scam, though. The link is the worst. Like, they're not even working at all for this. They're just coming over like, give me the money.
The kids don't know. Here's the thing. And this started years ago on our show. It actually became kind of a funny thing. Girl Scout cookies. It got to the point where, stop texting, stop asking Uncle Elvis to buy your Girl Scout cookies. I'm glad you're listening. The only exception I make is if I buy them, if they send them to the troops.
Yeah.
And by the way, if one person texts me right now to buy them, I will do it. But if 50 of it, the first one through, good, you're in. I'm going to buy some cookies for the troops. I don't even know if they're selling them now. Do they sell them year round now? I think so. Anyway, but to get 4 cookies for $175, that's insane.
It's insane.
Ridiculous.
I've invested hundreds of dollars in Scotty B's kids. I'm done. Today's the last. I'm done.
I spent $87 on his daughter.
Frozen cookie dough that wound up going bad, and I had to throw it in the garbage.
Man.
But they're so worth it, though.
And Elvis, I didn't ask you this time. I bypassed you. I asked everyone
Thank you.
else. You're welcome.
What do you mean you bypassed jackass?
Look, I feel
But
bad.
wait, no. Well, here's the thing: if your kids are playing on a softball team and they need jerseys and they put our logo on them, I'll buy them because we get logo out of them.
You have
It's
done that.
advertised
many times.
Yeah, for our dodgeball team, you've done that before.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Before we take a break, Nate's wearing a little sign that says, "Ask me about my crushed balls."
Oh, did you see
what happened?
Did you see my face during the last break?
I did. Your eyes rolled back in your head, and then they came down, and they were crossed.
So I crossed my legs, and my I'm wearing slightly tighter pants today.
Slightly.
I crossed my legs. Like somebody need me in the balls.
You have like moose knuckle crab eye going on?
Full on.
Yes, crab.
Full
crab
on like
knuckle.
somebody just kicked me right in the sack. I haven't had pain like that since probably 6th or 7th grade when somebody actually did that.
Nate, I have a question.
Huh.
Why are you still wearing pants that tight?
Because they make my butt look good. What do you want from me?
He
They make the
does.
rest of me look
He
good.
always wears pants one size smaller than they should be.
You know, there's other pants like there's other like Jack Archer makes pants that are tight. They'll make your butt look good, but they've got room and they're kind of stretchy in the crotch area.
I don't care.
Yeah, you need that. I think my assumption, someone has a straight Nate voodoo doll out there.
Yeah.
That could be happening, you know.
Mother knows death. Pathologist assistant Nicole Angemi and daughter Maria Q. Kane dive into the bizarre, creepy, and fascinating side of death, crime, and the human body.
Police initially got a call about a naked man in a park, and then when they scanned his body, they find a thermos that he shoved into his.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Mother Knows Death, and listen now. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Are we even on? Are our microphones turned on?
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Z100.
That list of places women don't want to go to on a first date.
Yeah. I'm sick of this.
But we never talked about it. We think, it's never too late.
No, I just think people have lost their minds. There are only 3 places on that I think are, I don't know about that.
May I give you the list? And
Yeah.
Okay. So a list of 28 places not to take a woman on the first date. Where did these lists even come from?
Like TikTok and Instagram.
All right.
Lists.com.
Okay. Have you seen the list? Have we all seen the list?
Yes.
So a group of women put together this list of 28 places women do not want to go to on a first date. A lot of it has to do with chain restaurants, Froggy. And by the way, just because I'm reading this list doesn't mean we agree.
Right.
Yeah.
I disagree with the majority of it.
What's Froggy doing?
He's talking to somebody.
Okay.
Wow, I keep forgetting Froggy is a program director of another radio station, so he's doing 3 jobs at once, and he has something in his
Something
eye.
in his eye.
What do you have in your eye? Are you okay?
I don't know. It like flew in my eye a second ago and I cannot get it out.
Oh.
God, I hate it when it gets in my eye.
It's not that.
Okay.
I didn't say, what did I say it was?
Nothing.
I don't know, but it's not that.
Okay, so anyway, on this list of places women don't want to go on a first date, a lot of them are chain restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. It's the first place I took Lisa.
Okay.
We went to Applebee's.
There you go.
Yes!
That is on the list.
That's a great date. Even my friend sings about it.
Exactly.
I love Applebee's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, so on the list of restaurants they don't want to go on a date, on first date, Cheesecake Factory.
Nonsense.
I would go there in a second.
If you can't find something on a Cheesecake Factory menu, you're the problem.
Dude, their sliders are insane.
Everything's insane
Yeah.
there.
Stuffed mushrooms.
And you have leftovers for like 10 days.
Yeah. This is like bougie people.
You
list.
could even have a first date leftover party with Cheesecake Factory.
Hell yeah.
leftover. Okay, Cheesecake Factory. Chili's.
I'm going. Take me.
The queso, amazing.
Free chips and salsa, man.
Applebee's is on there.
Yeah.
Chipotle. Now that's a little more fast foodish.
So what? It's delicious.
It's a first date. Let's hang out.
Applebee's on a date night.
Okay, here comes my fun one.
Okay.
Hey, I know it's our first date, but I've planned an evening at Olive Garden with you.
I would go.
I would go at the breadsticks and the never-ending salad. Hello.
The tour of
and
Italy.
when you're done, buy the little cheese grater for them. That's extra bonus points.
Oh yeah. You can get the salad dressing to take home too.
Okay, I'm gonna say Olive Garden, not on a first date.
Whatever.
Okay.
That's an anniversary.
Okay.
All right. Starbucks. Okay. Look, let's meet for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
Great.
that.
For a quick meetup, why not?
First date list you don't want to hit on is Denny's.
Well,
Denny's is after you've partied.
Right, exactly.
You want to be there.
Denny's is breakfast. That's the next morning.
That's disco fried.
You want the omelet.
Yeah, go there for some poutine.
The moon's over my Hemi.
Exactly. How about IHOP for your first date?
Great.
I like IHOP.
Yeah, why not?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah,
Why not?
Yes,
You would take
B-dubs.
me to B-dubs. Let's go.
Danielle. Wingstop.
Yeah, sure.
Never been. How about Red Lobster?
Not me.
yeah.
Not me. I don't want
Honey,
fish.
it's for the seafood lover in you.
No, I don't have no
But they have
seafood.
chicken and steak and your biscuits.
I still
And
don't want to
Cheddar
go
Bay
there.
biscuits, yeah.
Here's one. Would you ever take anyone to like a fight, like the fights for a first date?
Oh my God, that would be dreamy. I would
Oh,
love
I
that.
spent all that money. We can take him to Waffle House. Oh my God, they throw chairs and crap in there. They get.
I would love that.
I know.
And then you play Jonas Brothers on the way. I'm in.
Oh my God, Waffle House. Absolutely,
go.
Scotty B.
Yeah, don't
you and
even
me.
talk to me if you're not going to Waffle House with me. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
drives to Waffle
and
House,
also
sure.
they say any fast food chain or any buffet. All right.
Whatever.
Totally. But that's my drag name, Shalita Buffet.
Yes.
Now, non restaurants. The list. Don't take me on a first date. These
Yeah.
women said, don't take me to the movies.
I could kind of see that
'Cause you
a little
can't
bit.
talk.
But
Well,
yeah.
that's good though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's not chill with Netflix at the house.
Oh, never invite me to your house on a first date.
I know, but what if you're ready to do it? Do it.
On the first date? No,
Yeah.
thank you.
I feel like that's
no.
how you get killed. I've seen a lot of specials start out there.
Well, most of the documentaries on Netflix are about people going home to watch Netflix and getting killed.
Murder.
Going to the guy's house.
No.
Okay.
No.
How about church? The first date at church.
For me, that's a no.
I don't
Okay.
think I'd do that either.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't, but there are some people if they find out before first date that they are into faith at a certain level.
Yeah.
Together. Okay.
What if it's your grandmother's funeral at the church?
Okay.
Date's gonna be a banger.
How about the gym?
God, no.
First date at the gym. What if you're both health nuts and you really love to
No.
work out?
No.
Hey, you know what? Tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, why don't we go to the gym and we'll go have lunch after? Would you do that?
God, no. No, because then I'm also going to feel a lot of pressure about what I get at lunch because this idiot's a gym buff. And I'm like, oh, we just worked out. Now I have to eat a salad.
Not everyone. I go to the gym. I'm not a gym buff.
Whatever. I know there are certain people, though, that you don't want to eat around because they're so healthy.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I feel
Tommy
like this is all the
Tommy
same.
Daddario.
Oh, forget it.
He's on the show all the time.
Tommy.
I ate with him one time, and I will never do it again.
See, I think it's the same thing.
What did he get? Did he get a salad? No.
No, I mean, it involved like fish with no oil.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
First date, sporting events.
Oh, no.
that'd be awesome.
I'm ready to
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Let's
Hell yeah.
go.
Let's say you're both a fan of,
Yeah.
insert team here.
And you wear your hats and you cheer them on and scream your heads off. It's
You can
awesome.
drink, eat some chicken wings and beat ups.
First date, family functions.
No.
Oh, God. What?
Not a first date. You don't even know me.
I don't want my parents meeting people for at least 3 years.
Out for ice cream. They're saying coffee dates are a no on this list. A bowling night, nightclubs. Go out dancing.
The women who made this list have no joy.
How about
I don't understand this.
A hookah bar?
That would be awesome.
A hookah bar. Or go out just for drinks. Let's meet up for a drink. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
We're all functioning alcoholics.
Yeah.
Or they say another place not to kick off a relationship with the first date is on any place or going to any place that requires a long drive. I agree with
Yeah, I agree with that. You want to be able to go home quickly.
Yeah.
that. Yes, Gary, what?
I want to meet the high maintenance women who put this list together because coffee dates and going out for a drink are two of the biggest icebreakers. How are you supposed to go for a long 5-hour dinner if you can't screen the person first and go out with them and have a nice
A
conversation?
lot of people would agree with you.
Right, yeah.
But also, I know, but going after the high, what do you call them?
The high-end restaurant?
No, the women. You
High
call
maintenance?
High maintenance.
Well, I know, but that's what they're saying. I know
Meet
you
me
don't.
at the gas station. We
Okay.
could go there.
Meet me in the men's
I
room.
wouldn't do that. Gas
Well,
station.
what's
is
that?
good.
What's that, Garrett?
What's left?
Oh yeah, God, what is left?
I think we just went through everything.
Meet me at a park. I
the
don't know.
beach.
But then someone's going to be like, it's free at a park, you cheapskate.
Right.
If someone took out a coupon on their first date, would you be cool with it, or would you be like,
Oh, that's another conversation.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with it.
I'd have no problem.
I
with
know,
that.
I don't
I don't have
care.
a problem with
I don't
that.
care at all.
Just take me
Smart with
out.
their money.
If someone would just please, someone take me out. I don't care. I'll go to
What
all of
about
the
a gift
above.
card? What if somebody takes you on a date and uses a gift card? I don't see that as a problem
I don't
either.
care.
I don't either. There are some people that would.
I just want to eat.
What was that? The video that was going around. This woman, she's getting out of the. Is this where this came from? She was getting
Yes.
out of the car, and the guy was taking her to a Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, she wouldn't get out.
She's like, I'm not getting out of this car and going in
Right.
there.
If I was him, I would have been like, fine, stay there.
I would say get out of this car, but
Stay right
I'm
there.
not going in.
Yeah.
You're
I
going
would
in.
have locked her in the hot car and got in and had my dinner.
That's my last date with her.
You know, producer Sam and I were talking about this, and I couldn't agree more. Christy, hi.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. So your first date took you where, and did you like it or not?
We went to Hooters.
We love Hooters.
Hey.
Okay. So how did that conversation go? How was this proposed to you?
Well, we were actually supposed to go to a different restaurant, but the wait was too long, and I was starving because I was about probably an hour and a half late with meeting him for our first date. So we saw Hooters, and I was like, I'm fine with going there. Let's go to Hooters. I said, I love their buffalo chicken salad, so that's what we did.
I think that's a great date.
Okay, that was the first date. Were there any dates after?
Oh, yeah, we're still together.
Hey,
We've been together since 2017, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. If someone said to me, and Samantha was saying the same thing, Hooters, I'll be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was my pick, and he never called me back. He thought I was kidding. I'm like, I'm at Hooters, and then I was at Hooters, and he's like, you want to go somewhere else? I'm like, not the most. Do you need to? And then he just sat there and didn't have fun all night.
Oh,
well.
Yeah.
And then you married him. All right, well, Christy, thank you. I think I'm going to put Hooters at the top of the first date list. Thank you, Christy. Thank you for listening to us every day.
You imagine going to Buffalo Wild Wings with Nate on his first date?
Hold on. Thank you, Christy. Have a good day, okay?
He'd have to put his gloves on.
Yeah, my gloves and bring my Pepsi.
Yeah, Nate, you should never take a date there.
That's right, Danielle.
Pepsi.
Because he has GERD. He has GERD. But no, Nate, he can't eat any finger foods without his surgical gloves.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same gloves that you use when you go out to the barn and check the horse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, just imagine the date that I go on that I put on my gloves and she puts on her gloves. Match made in heaven.
That's not going to happen. And so you're going on a date and you look like a crazy person. And they're like, forget it,
serial killer.
Are those the same gloves you use in your kill room?
Stop it.
I would say if I went on a date and the guy put on gloves while he was eating wings, I would at the very least take a picture and send it to my friends. Like, look at this.
May I take a photo of you?
And you would give your destination and say, if I don't come home, here you go.
Hey, Jermaine.
Yes.
Okay, so first date, where was it? Who proposed this, by the way?
So it was my idea. I thought it would be super cool, super like, yeah, I'm a cool guy. We went to hot yoga.
Oh.
Well, okay. We have a mix of emotions in the room. Okay, so producer Sam said she would love a first date at the hot yoga.
Oh, I would have loved that. Yeah.
Nah, you wouldn't.
No, I would. That's where I used to take dates.
The smells that came out of both of us was definitely unattractive. No second date. It was a wrap.
I don't know. All those pheromones rolling around. And then, of course, I went to hot yoga one time, Jermaine, and I've never heard so many people farting in the same room ever. It was like a locker room in there.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's hot.
All right, so your idea was like, okay, hot yoga, and was there hesitation in your friend's demeanor?
No, it was like, oh, cool, I think that's super dope. Let's do it. And she was hyped with it. And, yeah, the smells and 2 farts in, yeah, we didn't see each other after that.
2 farts in, it's over.
Only 1 fart's acceptable. All right, Jermaine. You know what?
You know what I'm saying? The one rip was like, okay, I get it. We're stretching. The second one is like,
All right, tell you what. You know what? Out of everything that we've mentioned about being off limits for first dates, I think, do we all agree hot yoga is probably the winner?
Yeah.
You got it, Jermaine. You got it, man. Hey, good listening to you, and thanks for listening to us.
No problem, you guys. Have a good day.
All right, bye. This texter says, I have a strict first date, no go out for drinks policy. I just feel like this is the bottom of the barrel. Such a basic date. Any guy that asked me, I would told him, hey, be more creative.
But why does everybody expect somebody to like wine and dine and impress the crap out of them on the first date? That's when you're getting to know a person.
Right.
You might hate them. They might, like this guy fart too much. Like, you have no idea. And then you want them to waste all their creative juices on that first date?
He did.
Yes, he did.
Thank you, Danielle. Here's the thing. We're all different. Our profiles as far as level of humor and sarcasm, it's all different, right?
Yeah.
If you say we're going on a first date and we're going to fill in the blank here, like the most ridiculous, screwed up, effed up place ever, I would be like, okay, let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where was your first date with Alex? Do you remember?
Oh, it wasn't really a date. The Monster. It's a gay bar.
Okay.
And everyone in there is so old. I mean, they all smell like formaldehyde.
Stop.
That's true.
And it worked.
But that's where I met Uncle Johnny and Drunk Jimmy.
Oh, see?
Okay.
Sounds like the mob.
Yeah.
Jackson, hello.
Hi.
So you say going to Starbucks. Well, good morning. You're saying Starbucks is actually a really choice first date place. Why is that in your opinion?
Starbucks is the number one first date place, Elvis, okay? Especially if it's a date that is blind or a date that you're not really sure of but you made and you don't want to flake out on, right? It's a cup of coffee, maybe a pastry. You know, there's a lot of people, it's public, and it's easy to walk away from. It's a short date. So if it's done, great. Coffee's over. It was nice to meet you. Goodbye. But if the conversation is sparkling and the mood is good, I mean, it can escalate all the way back to your place. I don't know.
I get
it depends on how it goes.
So, Jackson, if you invited me out on a first date to Starbucks, I would immediately think, he's smart. Because he knows that if I'm like, a piece of crap, he can, like, exit quickly. And for a blind date, Starbucks is great. Do they have menus in Braille?
No, they don't, but they should. Actually, I bet they do, Elvis. I bet they do if you ask behind the counter.
It actually would be nice for like a Saturday morning. You could say like, meet me at Starbucks and we'll see how the day goes. You know?
That early in the morning, people aren't getting super dressed up, so you kind of have a better gauge on, what do you really look
Okay,
like?
see, Jackson, I see you're playing straight here. I like that. And plus, you don't drink coffee before you go to hot yoga.
Yeah.
Honey, clean up on aisle 4. All right, thank you, Jackson. We'll see you at Starbucks. Thank you so much. Straight Nate. what?
Okay, I think that's brilliant, Jackson, because you can tell a lot about a person based on their order. Because if they're doing non-fat, oat milk, no whip, 28 degrees Celsius,
Take it easy.
Thank you.
I gotta say, that is the one thing that I think is so horrible. If you go out to dinner with someone and you're just starting out, be you. Don't just order the salad because you think that's what they want.
Well,
order the cheeseburger and fries because they're going to see it eventually anyway.
I know, but what he's saying, like oil, extra oat, unwhipped. whatever. I know, but sometimes that is being them being them.
Right. Also, Nate, if somebody's lactose intolerant, you don't want them not to get the oat milk. You want them to get the oat milk.
I could never be with somebody that's lactose intolerant.
That's right.
If you're first date,
Excuse me? What's wrong with lactose intolerant people?
I'm sorry. I love my milk. You're going to have it and stuff.
And then I'm going to poop on you.
they're gonna crap all over you, man.
Poop on you.
You don't want to rename your first date Mud Flaps. I don't need that. Mud Flaps. So here's Nate. If you go out to dinner with Nate, he's gonna go, let's see, looking at your menu, do you have anything that's binding? And I get GERD.
Cheese.
Hey,
I need to take my gloves out.
Hold on a second. Yeah, what?
I just realized the irony of the guy with gloves saying, you can't order oat milk, you high maintenance.
What's up, Frog?
The guy that thinks it's high maintenance is also the guy that looks on the menu and goes, hey, I know you got these things in the back. Why don't you whip this up for me even though it's not on the menu?
That's what he does.
What's up? Roofies your drink, it's with milk.
Oh, my God. Did you sneak leche into my milk? What's scary?
Would you agree, though, that any date that you go on that doesn't encourage social stimulation or social interaction is a bad first date? Like going to the movies? That's a terrible first date.
No, because that could be the way you met each other. We really want to go see this movie together. Because
how do you talk and get to know each other?
Well, because when you leave the theater, you go there someplace and talk.
Yeah, you can talk about the movie, maybe.
I don't know. I think it's different for everyone. I think painting everyone into a corner saying, I feel like this is about you, and therefore that is who you are.
Good morning. Elvis Duran.
Dear God, what's this woman doing?
And the Morning Show.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
All right, Garrett.
Yes.
What's your phone tap about today?
All right, Dawn wants to play a phone tap on her husband, Steve. Now, Steve is very protective of his family, especially his 5-year-old daughter, Brianna. So Dawn's going to start the call to her husband, Steve, letting him know that one of the dads at school has had a problem with their daughter.
Oh, no, don't mess with the dad.
Then I'm going to play that dad.
Okay, who are we messing with here?
So we're going to mess with husband Steve.
Yes, you're messing with the dad.
Yeah, we're going to mess with the dad.
This is never good. That's why it's a phone tap.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's listen to Garrett's phone tap.
Oh,
Hey.
what's up? I'm busy, really busy. What's up?
Yeah, but guess what? I have a problem.
What?
Jack's father just called here from Brianna's school.
What do you say?
No, he's saying like, oh, my son got kicked out of school because your daughter, he didn't give her a hickey. I needed some time to cool down, but it's really bothering me.
Oh, you know what? Give me the guy's number.
I gave him your number.
Yeah, my sister's ass.
He should probably be calling you soon because he was pissed.
I'll kick his ass, dude. Him.
All right.
All right, goodbye.
Love you. Hello.
All right, hold on.
Okay, I'm going to mute it.
Hello?
Hey, is this Steve?
Yeah.
I hope I'm not bothering you right now.
No, who is this?
I am Jack's father.
Okay.
Your daughter really caused my son some emotional harm by him being kicked out of preschool.
Okay, well, don't start giving me a hard time on my phone and you start calling off. I'm going off with my wife.
I didn't go off.
That's not going to happen, dude. That's not going to happen.
Nothing. I was looking.
Listen to me. Listen, I'm talking. My wife was called me up upset. My daughter told me that your son gave her a hickey, and I acted on it.
My son said your daughter gave him a hickey. How about that?
Okay, well, then there's a problem. Well, whatever, man. I'm just telling you that your son gave my daughter a hickey. She's not going to lie to me about it. She's really upset about it.
Well, I could probably say that, your daughter learned that from your wife, but,
No, well, what you trying to say? You trying to put down my wife?
You know
what? Don't call my cell phone and say about my daughter and my wife.
Well, then don't.
Because you can have a problem.
Well, we do have a problem. You got my son.
You want to do this face to face? Is that what you want to talk about?
Face to face.
If you're insulting my wife and my kid, that ain't happening, bro.
It's not happening. Well, you got my son kicked out of preschool. You know what?
Your son, I'm just telling you that my daughter told me that your son gave her a hickey. I'm not going to put up with it.
Until you show some DNA.
So then I guess my lawyer will contact you.
You're going to have to CSI swab your daughter's neck because my son's saliva is not there.
My lawyer will contact you, and this conversation is over.
Oh, your lawyer. Now you have a lawyer all of a sudden because you knew.
This conversation is over. Bye,
at the age of 5. Good job. Dawn.
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, we just had it out, man.
What do you mean?
I'm going to lose my job, Dawn, because I'm going to hit the If I hit the I'm losing my job. Dude, we are screaming at each other.
Well, I think you got him scared.
Why?
I don't know, because he was like, maybe we should sit down and talk about this.
I won't talk to him because I'm going to hit him. If I see him, there's going to be a problem.
All right. Let me call him.
You tell him don't call me no more, or I will start a complaint for harassment.
Steve, he's calling my cell phone. Hold on, I'm going to put him on the list.
No, I got to go because I'll need right now. I'm not talking to him. You tell him I have nothing to say to this guy. That's it.
Oh, I heard you. I heard. Excuse me, sir.
I'm done. I'm done with you, man.
Listen,
I have nothing more to say to you.
Steve, I'll just tell you. My name's Garrett from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show, and you got phone tapped.
Love you.
Dude.
Your wife, Dawn, wanted to play a phone tap on you, Steve.
That's up.
I know, it is. It is.
Dawn, you wait till I get home, man. I swear to God, you wait till I get home.
Elvis Duran phone tap.
This phone tap was pre-recorded with permission granted by all participants.
The Elvis Duran phone tap only on Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Hey, do we have Russell on line 19? We got to talk to Russell. Hey, Russell, welcome to the show. We've got to talk.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're doing well. May I tell your story? Here we go. We received a text from Russell. He says, someone cut me off 4 months ago, and I took a picture of their license plate. And today, I finally saw the same car again. Actually, yesterday, I saw the same car again, and I followed them around, and now I know where they live. Is something wrong with me?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, you need to be careful.
Okay, let me ask you this. You followed them. You know where this person who cut you off in traffic lives. What were you going to do with that information, knowing where they live?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think I can finally sleep better and just, put this to rest. I mean, we've all been cut off in traffic before, and it is nerve-wracking. If you're having a bad day and it throws a wrench in the gears. And I was just so infuriated that this person, they unsafely cut me off. We've all been doing the speed limit, or a little bit over in the left lane, and someone tries to pass you in the right lane. There's traffic ahead, then they get back behind you. So this has been going on for 5 minutes now. Finally, they're agitated, and they cut me off and almost hit me and then brake check me. That's what threw me over the edge, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they slowed down to about 20 miles an hour on a 65-mile-an-hour zone. So it was definitely not safe. And then there's cars behind me that are getting close to me. So I was absolutely upset. I back off, I get in the right lane, and it's about 15 minutes later, we're on the same road again, and I recognize the car because there was a dent in the bumper. So I took a picture, and then, then I'm following them, and I have little dice that are in my windshield, so I think they recognize that it was me. Now they're speeding. Going through red lights, stop sign, going around cars and oncoming traffic. Finally, I couldn't keep up with them, and I was like, you know what? I got their license plate, whatever. Sure enough, 4 months later, here's the same car again. Wow.
Oh, my God. No, wait a minute. No, hold on. No, Russell, hold on. We got to catch up on a few things here. First of all, this has been in your brain for 4 months. Yep. Has it been bothering you, or did it just come back and it was resurfacing when you saw this car again?
I'd say about every other week I'd see a car that looked familiar, and it would kind of re-trigger this thought. But no, it wasn't on the front of my mind every day.
All right. So your question was, there's something wrong with me? You know what? Part of me says no, and I'll tell you why. Have you ever, everyone on the show, everyone listening, you've been in traffic and someone pulls a stupid-ass move. Do you find that you need to see them and what they look like so you can put a 100%. Face? Because otherwise it was a car that ran in front of you. No, in reality, you need to see who was driving that car. You want to humanize them, but Russell took it a step further, and now he knows where they live. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? I mean, was Russell crazy? He's out of his mind?
Yes, he is. Yeah, and I just don't think he should take it to the next step. Like, don't keep going by the house because they're going to say restraining order or something. Like, don't do anything. Like, it's done. I get nervous that people have, like, weapons that are going to come after me.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful.
Absolutely.
Just be careful.
Yeah, unhinged.
Yeah.
Be careful with that. Yeah, go ahead, Gandhi.
Well, I would get it if maybe in some way you were able to find this person online and then do a deep dive and you spiral that way. That's not as strange, but to physically stalk the person and then end up near their home or whatever, finding out where they live, I worry for your safety, like Danielle.
Let me ask you
I would
this.
like to state for the record, I do not intend on doing anything.
Okay, well, good. But wait, you have done something. You followed them to their house. That is doing something. But hold on, wait. Now, another thing you need to remember is obviously you guys are on the same road from time to time. There's a chance this guy may recognize your dice again and come after you.
Yeah, take them down.
I mean, you share the road with this person, and the chances are, spin the wheel, you may run into this person again. So what are you going to do then? Just let it go?
I think I'm going to take the dice out of the windshield.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good idea. Smart move.
You're going to miss those dice. Put it on a different car or buy a different car.
Yep.
But yeah, I love that. It happened to me yesterday. Someone was driving like a total a-hole, and I had to speed to get up to them so I could see what they looked like. I want to know what kind of buffoon drives like a baboon, and now I know what she looks like. I saw her. There she is, idiot.
Don't you sometimes feel bad though when you're raging and it's a little old person and you're like, oh,
and they can't see over the steering wheel. They're like,
nope.
If it was a nun, I'd have her like, okay, I'm sorry, nun. All right, we got to go. Russell, please be careful out there, and don't be that guy who we see on the news. You know what I'm saying? All right.
And don't cut people off today.
Yeah. And people cutting you off, stop it. Stop driving like a bunch of a-holes. Thank you, Russell.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things.
Elvis Duran in the morning. Live from the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
We always love when Dan Harris hangs out with us. He's a part of the family.
Thank you. I even crash your Christmas parties.
I know, and I hope you do next year and the year after. So anyway, Dan Harris, of course, about 11 years ago, we met Dan, became very good friends with him because we love him. He wrote 10% Happier, this incredible book about meditation. That was 11 years ago, but back in a time where a lot of people thought meditation was just a freaky, weird, woo, what are you doing kind of thing.
Not the Indians. We've loved it for a long time.
Absolutely.
You also invented it. It has to be said.
There is that. It all started right there. But now your 10% Happier podcast is huge, and you've got this app. We're loving the new app, and look, so much going on. But I'm glad you're here because every time Dan's on with us, we receive such great feedback about how you make everyone feel.
Thank you.
So they're like, who's this guy? Dan Harris. And you're going to get to know him. Let's talk to Dan Harris. Let's go. What do you want to talk about?
Well, let me ask you guys a question. By February, have you abandoned your New Year's resolutions?
This is why I don't make them.
Yeah.
I don't make resolutions at all.
Yeah.
Because you just know that you won't keep them?
I'm thinking, you know what? I don't think of it as, okay, starting January 1, I'm going to do this better in my life. If I really, truly want to be better in my life in that aspect, I will do it right this moment. I don't wait until midnight strikes.
I was like that forever. But then I saw there's a bunch of research that shows that there's a phenomenon known as the fresh start effect. So if you use the momentum that naturally comes from a fresh start, like the beginning of a new year or even the beginning of a new week, your birthday, that is there's power to that can fuel the abiding nature of the habit. You can use that to boot up a habit.
Well, but these are New Year's resolutions. I mean, it's a proven fact that you can go to any gym in America right after the first of the year, and they're all crowded as hell.
Yes.
And then a week later...
Yes. I mean, most people have fallen off their resolutions by February 1st. So this is a real problem. I mean, I'm just curious for the rest of you, do you struggle with this?
If I set a goal that's like I'm going to work out every day, probably by February I fall off, but because I know that, I make mine more of by the end of the year I would like to have accomplished this.
Yes.
So that is easier for me.
There's
I
data
take it
for
easy on
that too.
myself.
There's research behind that approach that
Okay.
if you make your resolution very focused and specific as opposed to I'm going to get fit, you have more success. And if you make it smaller rather than larger, you are also more likely to have success. It's starting small and doing it in manageable little chunks is the way to go. So, for example, if exercise is your resolution, if you start by simply putting your running shoes near the door, that is a good first step.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I read 80% of accomplishing something is getting dressed to do that thing.
Yes.
So if you want to go to the
Yes.
gym, just put your gym clothes on if you're not feeling motivated, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? No reason not to do this. I'm dressed. Let's go.
It's interesting to view this through the lens of evolution. We did not evolve for long-term projects. We evolved. We were in a survival situation, so we were really good at avoiding threats and finding food. And so that is just the way our minds are wired, our brains are wired. And so something like the slow, steady slog that's required to start a habit, we're just not wired for that. But if you divide it up into little chunks, then you can succeed.
What do you mean little chunks? Talk about
like putting your if you say to yourself, my doctor's saying I need to exercise more. If you start really small and keep it really small all the way, start with putting your shoes next to the door. Start with a couple days a week. I'm just going to wear my exercise clothes. Or if meditation's your goal, I'm just going to get into the position 3 times a week. Those tiny little steps start to compound over time because then you're not cutting against the grain of the brain that evolution bequeathed us. You're working with what you've got.
Yeah, because if you give up everything, if you say, I'm going to eat better, and you give up snacking and sweets and this, that's just too much. You can't do all of it.
But isn't that the resolution, though? The resolution is balls deep from the very beginning.
That's the thing is your resolution should be smaller.
Not balls deep.
Okay.
Just the tip.
Wow. Wow. I love you guys so much. This is the best. No, I'm just deciding, do I play along and perhaps ruin my career? Or do I just appreciate your skill?
You know, to be fair here, the career that you are rolling with now, I think is perfectly in tune with what we're saying and how you could be as as irreverent as you want to be.
I think the title of my next book is going to be Balls Deep.
You should do that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now we're going.
Yeah,
now Dan Harris is on it. Hey, I got a caller here, Tatiana from Long Island, talking about meditation.
Okay.
I know we're kind of jumping around, but I'm going to do that anyway.
Jump around.
Am I doing the right thing here? Hello, Tatiana. How are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Say hello to Dan Harris.
Hi, Dan. Good morning.
Hi, Tatiana. Good morning.
So you're a teacher, and you actually employed Dan's techniques in your school?
So, yeah, I'm the principal of Harmony High School in Long Island, and we're a therapeutic school, and we use so many of the different techniques that Dan writes about.
That is incredible. So what can you give me an example of a technique that you found really effective, either for the staff or the students?
Definitely. So we use a lot of the mindfulness meditation, especially with our students when they're kind of getting stuck in their anxiety. We have a whole clinical team here that works with them on that. I actually yesterday had a staff meeting and used your sort of thought behind the time management and compassion training and decided let's just make a switch for the betterment of the students and staff. So we are consistently using all of these different techniques as part of our just school's philosophy and therapeutic setting.
How do you keep it going? One of the things we're talking about here is so many of us have these good intentions. We want to have meditation in our life. We want to exercise more. We want to eat healthy. How do you not, as we keep saying, fall off the wagon with these initiatives?
I think we kind of hold each other accountable. Also being a therapeutic setting, we really try to live by that philosophy. We try to hold each other accountable in the positive ways when we catch ourselves or each other kind of being negative or saying, leading with those negative thoughts. We try to encourage one another to make that change. Our students are also just such an inspiration. Help us to reinforce those habits as well, because we want to ensure that we are modeling it for all of the students in the building and vice versa. Sometimes they'll see us stressed and say, hey, you should try one of the techniques like your strategic worrying, or like take a small bite right now of what you can handle. And so it's kind of this cross collaboration environment, and working here the past 4 years and implementing all of these strategies that we've learned and reading all the different philosophies you included. I think it's even helped in personal life be able to implement those as well.
Tatiana, that's beautiful. I do want to pick up on something Tatiana said, just for everybody here who's thinking about how do I actually stick with my resolutions.
Because that's my problem.
She said a key word there: accountable. We hold each other accountable. One of the best ways to actually make sure you stick with whatever your goal is to do it as a team sport.
Well, I know, but okay, let me give you an example, Tatiana. This is something you do not want to use at Harmony High School. Gandhi, for instance, right here. Mm-hmm. She and Andy or Andrew and Josh, they have, and a few others, they have a group, and they all work out, and they all are accountable to each other, with each other. Mm-hmm. But they're mean and vicious about it.
Every now and then, the term feral pig gets tossed around. But you know what? Calling me a feral pig makes me put my shoes on that are by the door and go to the gym.
Wait, somebody called you a feral pig?
Yes. Yeah, hello, Josh.
That is... I'm not down with that. But trash talking is a great way to build morale, and I think there's
at school, Tatiana.
I think you're both an example and a cautionary tale is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
But I love trash talking. I mean, this is the secret sauce of this show. And so a certain amount of trash talking and camaraderie gets you into the gym or whatever it is you're trying to do.
I think this Dan Harris on the road is your next thing, like taking it to a school like Tatiana's, who actually already implements what you do. And you can charge a lot of money, Dan. Dan Harris on the road. You want
or just come for free, Dan. We're happy for that too.
No. We need to see your budgets, and we got to check your credit score there.
Yeah, budget restraints, Dan.
Well, look, Tatiana, thank you for starting a conversation in the room with us. We appreciate it, and thanks for listening to our show too.
Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
You too.
Let's get back to resolutions, shall we? Strategies. You already gave us one. Start small. Okay.
Yeah, so start small. Do it as a team sport. I often say that life is easier and faster in the HOV lane or in the carpool lane.
Right.
So social support is the technical term psychologists use. Tatiana pointed at that. That's a massive strategy. So if you have a goal for New Year's, find people to do it with you, as long as they don't call you a feral pig. And so starting small is a huge one. And then also having your resolution be something doable, not something vague like I'm going to get fit. It has to be specific, like I'm going to try to go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, and then start small with that. Another huge strategy that I think is really important is we are stuck in this culture in an era of self-optimization where everybody's trying to tweak every aspect of their life. I'm counting my steps. I'm counting my calories. I'm tracking my sleep. I'm striving for ketosis. I'm trying to be perfect all the time. I'm trying to match what I'm seeing on Instagram so that I can look like them. And there's this undercurrent of self-hatred there. This has often been referred to as the subtle aggression of self-improvement. What is motivating you to make these resolutions? Is it because you want the best for yourself, or do you subtly hate yourself? And can you tune into that and then try to counter-program against it? The tool to counter-program against it is self-compassion, which we on the show have talked about before, which is just this ability to talk to yourself the way you would talk to a good friend. So if you're looking in the mirror and berating yourself for, looking porcine or whatever it is, looking like a pig or whatever it is, can you say, no, Dan, you got this. You look great. Can you say whatever you would say to a good friend in this moment? That is a massive way to get under the hood and try to tweak what is motivating you to do this stuff in the first place.
So would you say then that maybe a good New Year's resolution for everybody would be get off of social media as much as you can, because I think that it creates this self-hatred that you're talking about by constantly comparing yourself. And I noticed when it's silent, go to that. And I also read recently that silence is not the absence of sound. Silence is actually attention to the present and to yourself. And I think that more people are scared of that attention to themselves, and then we're always scrolling, which then makes us feel bad.
There have been studies where people have been given a choice between sitting alone with their thoughts or getting an electric shock, and most people choose the electric shock.
Whoa,
that
is wild. That's crazy.
So it's a real fear that we have, like being alone with ourselves. So I would say start small with that. With meditation, for example, I often say 1 minute counts. It's a great way to start. But the other thing you said was about social media. This is something I've been thinking about for myself just in the last few days, is I just notice with watching my own mind, as I've really trained myself to do over the last 16 years of meditation, I just see how unhappy I am every time I'm on social media.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually really thinking about deleting the apps and just having my team do the posting, because I see what it does for me. It's a reliable source of unhappiness.
I was telling them that when we went on vacation last time, I gave it up for 2 days total, and I put it aside and I didn't look at it at all. And I have to say that I got a lot more done.
Yeah.
My mind was clearer.
Yeah.
And now I even find myself, like, if I pick it up, I go, okay, I'm giving myself 2 seconds with this. And I look and I go, that's it. And I put it down. And I'm much better already with not spending as much time going down that, that never-ending hole.
It's amazing how quickly you can become convinced that your life is horrible.
Well, the thing is, but in addition to that, we're not spending time with ourselves.
Yes.
When you're online, you're not with you. You're with others that you don't know. You have stupid crap to say.
Well, but you're not even with them.
Exactly.
You're in this like purgatory between being with yourself and being with other people. It's not real social interaction. It's you're having these curated glimpses into edited, filtered glimpses into other people's lives that make you feel terrible about your life. By the way, it also makes you feel terrible about the state of the world.
Yes.
Why? Because these algorithms run on fear and anger, the human emotions that they know are the stickiest. They keep you scrolling. So, and I say call bullshit on that. Call bullshit on what they're trying to sell you about what this world actually consists of. I'm not trying to gaslight you and say there's no war, there's no inequality, there's no political polarization, but there are beautiful acts of generosity, basic human kindness happening all around us. People teaching children, building buildings, holding the door open for other people, but they're not in your news feed. And you have no way of focusing in on them if that's your view of the world.
Wow, Dan.
I'm exhausted.
I'm like preaching now. Yeah.
No. Preach.
My bad.
Preach for the people in the back.
The algorithm rewards rage. because we all look at it, we see something outrageous and we look at it. So for me, when I'm online, it will have me thinking that the world is the craziest place and so chaotic, which it might be. But when I'm in this room with all of you, I don't feel that same way because it's real people and that same stuff isn't happening.
Well, are we addicted to it? Is that the problem?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
For sure. Instant gratification,
It should be so easy to take your phone and go,
Well,
set that down.
every time you pick up your phone and interact with any of it, but especially the social media, it's you versus the smartest people in the world and the most powerful supercomputers on Earth. Who's going to win?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to win, Big Daddy.
I'm just a feral pig. It's not going to count.
She's a feral pig, and I'm addicted to porn.
Balls deep in porn.
Dan, we love you. Thank you for coming in.
Love you guys. Thank you
and
for having me.
everything you need to know about anything, all of the above, danharris.com. It really is the fastest way to get to the epicenter of all things Dan.
Yeah, if you want to get started in meditation, we're doing a free 7-day meditation challenge on danharris.com.
Oh.
Well, check it out. Hold on. The app is available now. It's brand new.
Yes, I have a brand new app called 10% with Dan Harris. You can get it through danharris.com or wherever you get your apps.
God, okay.
Good thing your name's Dan Harris.
I know Dan Harris helps a lot.
Yeah, it's probably the most egocentric website in the world, danharris.com.
If you need to know more, go to elvisduran.com.
And you can go to his nonprofit, ballsdeep.org.
Hey.
We're everywhere you want to be. Dan, we love you. Dan Harris.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Waking up.
All of you are so hilarious.
That's the material.
Wake up. I start my day with it.
Elvis Duran in the morning. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Z100.
I hope I never, ever experience it, but I've never been dumped.
What?
In a relationship.
Never?
Never. No.
Oh.
I mean, there's this one guy, but he was a dumbass. He didn't really dump me. He just fell off the planet Earth.
You were just ready for it, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. And I'm, I'm almost done with life, so I'm hoping.
What?
Look, I'm married. I'm hoping I'm going to continue the trend of not being dumped.
Okay.
But the thing is if you, depending on who you talk to, if you're the person who dumped someone, ended the relationship, sometimes you're considered to be the heartless,
right,
monster, whatever. And I'm hoping that if a relationship is not working out, you do have the, you have the wherewithal to maneuver out of that in a nice, respectful way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well.
Yes.
Unless they were really.
Well, no. If it was, right. If they had it coming.
Yeah. If Carrie Underwood needs to be, involved, then
So it's so easy to immediately think of the person who was let go out of the relationship. You're like, oh God, I feel awful for them, and I know what they're going through. Well, I don't, because I've never been there. Okay. But what about the person who dumps them? I mean, there's emotional stuff going on there too. It's not the easiest thing in the world to say, this isn't working for me.
Without a doubt. I stayed in a relationship for years after I knew it was over because I felt so guilty about breaking up with him. Right. And I was like, what's it going to do to his life? I feel so sad for him. I know he doesn't want this. And it was awful, but you got to pull the trigger and just do that sometimes.
I was reading an article yesterday from bold.com. The 7 stages the dumper goes through after a breakup. They check all the socials, just to kind of check on you, see if you're doing okay.
Totally. I got blocked.
They'll ask friends about you.
Yep.
They'll overthink how it went, maybe how they could have done it better. Yep. Little regret. They'll reread old messages. They will inevitably rebound. They'll experience regret, and they'll feel relief. So if you're the dumper, those are your 7 stages of what you're going to go through.
100%.
So if today's the day you're going to dump someone, you're going to go through those things. What do you
I don't believe it. See, I don't believe it 100%. I think it depends. If someone really did you wrong and you're dumping their ass for that reason, I'm going to skip all 7 steps.
Well, you say that, but sometimes it's more complicated than that. Sometimes you still love them, even though they made a big old hairy mistake.
Even though they're jackass.
Totally. I would try to talk to his friends and be like, how's he doing? Is he okay? And a couple of his friends were like, I was specifically told I'm not allowed to answer that question if you ask me.
Oh, wow.
I was like, really? Okay. All right.
You go, does he miss me?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't care about that part. I just wanted to know if he was okay. Like, is he doing all right? Not that I can do anything about it, but how's he doing? And he also did the thing where he went to all of our mutual friends and tried to make them choose. You have to pick between the two of us.
Wow.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
All right, let's talk about the 7 deadly sins. Let's switch gears. Ready? There's 7 of them. I'm going to assume we each, on average, harbor 3 of them in our lives.
Oh, I was going to
Let
say
me give you the
7
deadly sins, right?
Yeah.
Why is it deadly? Why are they deadly? Why do they call them deadly sins?
I'll Google that.
Anyway, okay, so number 1 is lust. Let's discuss lust.
Why is
It's
that
a sin.
sinful?
Yeah.
Well, I think they take it to the degree. All right.
Another episode of Sauce on the Side.
So we hung out a couple times. He was an interesting guy, and then I moved. I never told him I was moving.
You're insane. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Sauce on the Side, and listen now. Elvis Duran in the morning. Elvis Duran in the morning show. Z100.
So, I was reading something online last night, and I turned off my computer and sat there and thought about it. Thought about what I read. And I know you've probably done this too. How many sexual partners have you had in your life? Now, every time you start thinking about them, if you're, well, I don't know. Some people, me, for instance, you start thinking, you're like, okay, there's no way to count that.
Do you even have a ballpark idea or no?
No, because there's just no way. And then plus there's different degrees of what you did and what counts and what doesn't, that kind of thing.
We should have a whole discussion on that alone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
what counts?
Some people, is it all the way? Is it, just the tip?
Well, Danielle. All right, well, let's talk about
That counts.
it. Okay?
That's a full number, Danielle.
So I mean, is it just, I guess you can use the old, first base, second base, third base thing. And then there's an argument. We've had this argument.
Right.
Like, what's first base, what's second base, what's third base? It means different things to different people.
Mm-hmm.
But this article goes on to say that the ideal number of previous sexual partners is, and I read this, I'm like, oh boy, the number is 13.
For a person of what age?
Exactly.
Because if you're like 20 and you got 13 people, that's a little bit different than if you're 50 and you have 13 people.
Well, by my age of, when I hit 20, I had surpassed that number.
It was before 20.
That was at 20.
Damn.
So here I am, more than twice that. So the question is, how many people have you slept with? So what happens is, you can read this article, and I can give you the Cliff's notes in a second on what they're trying to tell us. But just stopping and thinking, like, okay, how many? Like so you put yourself in different. So I would put myself in different bedrooms in my life, like where I lived in college, and whatever. And then how many times in a car, I don't know, or in someone else, or in a hotel, or in a kitchen, wherever you did it. And there's I don't know. I'm having difficulty adding them up. So I finally just put my mind at ease, saying it's not going to happen. You're never going to figure out how many people you've slept with. So let it go.
What number did you keep getting stuck on? Let's start there.
No, not even going down that
road. So rude.
So have you ever done this? Have you ever actually taken a pen and a piece of paper and actually started writing down numbers?
So I think I might have told you this before, but when I was in high school, one of my very good friends did exactly what you're saying, and she took a pen to paper and started writing down everyone she had hooked up with, and then her mom found it, and she got in a lot of trouble. So I realized at that moment I would never do something like that. She couldn't go on spring break with me.
You don't have to write names. Just write the little 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slash.
Slash.
Yeah.
No, she wrote all of the information and what they had done. So there was no way to get out of that.
Damn.
Like, you idiot.
No, I would never do that.
Damn.
Someone just sent a text that says, I'm 40 years old. I've only had one. Oh my God, bless your heart, because that would be so much easier.
See, now wait, if we're looking at the exact act, like sex itself, I only had 2.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
If we're looking at other stuff, that's different.
like lollipoppy.
That's a different story.
But what if it's just a sexual encounter? Like you don't actually do anything. You just touch it.
That doesn't count.
That's something different.
Well, no.
Sounds like assault.
Well, no. But no. They said it was okay to touch it.
They wanted you to.
Asking for a friend. Yeah, Scotty B. What?
Well, I have a list in my attic that has 3 categories.
Oh boy.
One is kissing. One is fooling around, and one is going all the way.
Full throttle.
Yeah, so I have a list.
Why is that in your attic?
Well, where am I going to keep it? I don't want my kids to find it. I mean, it's upstairs in the rafters.
Wow, God knows what else is up there. There's probably bodies and your sling chair hanging from the ceiling.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, Froggy.
When we were living in South Florida one day, Lisa was stuck in traffic on the way home. And so she started writing down everybody. And she has the list. I don't know where it is. She won't show it to me. She won't let me see it. But my name is last on the list. That's all I know.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that part's good. But yeah, I'm not allowed to see the list. But she was bored in traffic, and she's like, I'm going to write down everybody. I'm like, who does that?
Wow. See, what I learned in my exercise in trying to figure this out is once you think it's complete, then you put down the list, you leave it alone, then you're like, oh wait a minute, there was
Oh my gosh.
Now that I recall.
yeah, the Jack in the Box bathroom. Don't ask.
Wow.
Let's go talk to Kelsey on line 1. Kelsey?
Yes.
Yes, Kelsey.
Hello.
Welcome. You really want to be a part of this discussion? All right. The floor is all yours. What's on your mind?
So I just heard y'all talking, and I have had a total of 132 partners.
Okay. So
and I am 25 years old.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. How do you know? I mean, obviously, you've kept count in your phone or something, because that's a number.
I had a separate Facebook simply for these.
You had your sexual Facebook just for that?
Yes, I had a separate Facebook.
Okay. Well, look, so if you can keep up with that number, God bless you. Because I'll be honest, I don't even know if I'm near that number or not, because I didn't keep a Facebook account of it.
Yeah, now, were you trying to hit a certain number that you were keeping, such close track?
No, I just knew that none of the people I was with were going to last for long, so I figured we would enjoy ourselves. And actually, within the last 2 years, I actually found the person I'm going to be settling down with.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's good.
Does he know about your Facebook page?
Or she? That Facebook? No.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you got to bring that up. But that's up to you, Well, look, thank you for sharing that. I do wish, if I had it all to start over again, I would have kept count somewhere. Probably not on social media, but,
Right.
Yeah.
So my actual name is not attached to the social media.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's
There's no
good.
pictures. There's no name. It's
Just
a
that.
fake account.
There you go.
Wow.
All right, well, Kelsey,
Look at
thank you.
you.
Thank you for sharing, and have a good day. Thanks for listening to us.
Absolutely. I've been listening since I was in elementary school.
Oh, wow. So you've been listening since before number 1, I guess. Don't answer that. All right, thanks. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you for listening to us. Yeah, Frog.
I have a question. The Jack in the Box. Now, was that a place, an act, or is that his name? I'm just trying to keep track.
You figure it out, Frog.
Okay.
Line 3 is Jay. Jay, yes, Jay. So have you been keeping count?
Actually, yes, I have. It actually isn't that difficult. I met my wife when I was 20, and she's been my only partner.
Wow, good for you.
Wow.
I'm
That's
telling you right now,
awesome.
if you let's say you work at Costco, and they say, all right, you need to go out there and write down everything we have in the store. Take inventory. Wow, your Costco's easy to take inventory. You know what I'm saying? You got one name on there, and so you don't have this conversation with yourself.
Well, no, I don't have it with myself, but like my friends and even my wife has had the conversation with me before. Like she's kind of been like, she's waiting for like this dark past to come up and have like these ex-girlfriends that I don't know that I've had relationships before in the past. And I'm like, no, I've never been with anybody till you. And I mean, I'm 31 now.
Wow.
So it's kind of just like,
That's awesome.
we have that discussion. She ever like, do you ever feel like you missed out on it, or you feel like, yeah, I mean, it is a conversation that comes up like, you've only experienced me, so how do you know if this is what you want? I'm just like, well, I mean, I married you, so I'm assuming you did something right.
I love you, Jay.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Jay, you know what? I wish I could be your number 2. I'm kidding. Look, I know, that's kind of odd and creepy. Thank you. Hey, look, it's good hearing from you, Jay. You have a great day, and thanks for listening to us, okay? I love you hearing
Thanks
your
for being
perspective.
there for everybody.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks for calling in. I love that. Text came in. Chico from Miami did this
laugh, funny. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. This is Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Z100.
We were talking about this yesterday, Gandhi, just the two of us, talking about that documentary called Tickled.
Yeah.
It came out like 8 years ago. It's been around that long.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this new fascination for this documentary and the sport of it's tickling, basically, isn't it? It's
I had never heard of it. Yeah, competitive tickling.
Competitive,
yes.
Danielle.
Yeah, and they're saying that this documentary, even though it's 8 years old and I've never seen it, I'm going to see it. They're saying that they really get into the nitty-gritty of competitive tickling, and the people that are featured, the competitive ticklers, are all from outer space. I mean, they're not literally, but maybe. They're all really weird. Have you seen this documentary yet?
I haven't seen it. I really want to. I saw the trailer for it, and it looks insane. If you even just pull up any videos of competitive tickling, it's very suspicious looking. But they said that there's this whole dark world that we don't know about that goes with the competitive tickling game, where there's like murder and scandal and mystery and fighting and all kinds of stuff, and I just can't wait.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Well, I can't wait to see it, even though Rotten Tomatoes gives it 94%, so that's good.
Hey.
I'm in. But competitive tickling. So it got me to thinking, like, how do you train for something like this? Well, we've been training all our lives, tickling people here, tickling people there. But, I mean, there are rules. I mean, apparently you can be... there's points. I don't know. You get points by tickling people.
Do you get points for not laughing or something if you're being tickled?
Yes.
Is that it?
Oh. Yeah, you get points for, it's called like endurance. So the longer you can hold out, apparently, the better it is. And they strap you down to things so you can't move and, like kick people and twitch.
No thanks.
And they're wearing these colorful outfits. They look like, it looks like Tinky Winky is one color. I mean, it is creepy looking. And the video I saw a short trailer from Tickled. It was very homoerotic.
Yes.
What I saw. They wear these little tight jumpers and they sit around and tickle each other.
I don't know why it's so funny to me.
Okay, let's say we're in a tickle match. Mm-hmm. I mean, you go for under the arms, right? Like you drive your fingers in there. What do you do?
Yeah, so they have different ways that you can do it too. And I guess there are like tiers. So they start with a feather, something very light and, not all that bad. And they'll tickle your feet and your armpits, behind your knees and things. And then they gradually move up and then they're at the fingers just digging into you.
Oh my gosh. Apparently there was a lot of controversy around this film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And somebody actually sued that was in there. The filmmakers, because I don't know, something about their endurance tickling video. I don't know.
Very interesting.
I stopped there reading the story.
I guess you could say they weren't tickled with the film.
Hi-oh.
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 Yeah, Scary, what?
Question. Why is it that when you self-tickle, you don't laugh or you don't feel ticklish, and in the very same spots that if somebody else were to tickle you could be in some frenetic craziness,
Let's see. Gandhi was talking about two types of tickling: the light tickling, and I can light tickle myself. Right,
really?
I tickle myself, and then it's so tickly I have to scratch it real quick because it was too tickly. Mm-hmm. But as far as cramming your fingers into your sides and and I don't think we can do that, can we?
Yeah,
Can you imagine going on a date and somebody goes, "So, are you into light tickling?"
I bet there are people who do it. But apparently, the reason that you can't tickle yourself is because your brain knows it's coming. So it prepares. It knows it's you. It knows what you're doing. But when somebody else does it, your brain doesn't know where it's coming from or what to expect. So then you're more ticklish.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm going to get into this tickling thing. This could be my next thing.
Yeah?
This could be, this is, my path is taking me down to the tickling avenue.
Are you ticklish?
A little bit, but not... I have some friends, if you just even walk past them, they're like, really? Calm down, Mary.
My boyfriend is the most ticklish person I've ever met in my life. It makes me laugh so hard. He cannot take anything. He gets a massage, you just hear him giggling the entire time. I know it's very funny.
That's not relaxing.
It's not.
Nate, let's have a tickle session next time I'm hanging out with you.
Listen, if you touch the bottom of my feet, I will punch you in the face. I am that ticklish.
Did you know there are tickle fight rules?
Really?
You're not allowed to punch them. That's why they strap them down.
Well, hold on. May I say something to Nate? Nate, I don't want to get near your stinky feet, so don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, the bottom of my feet, for whatever reason, in my makeup, I cannot have anybody go near them. I am
Okay.
so ticklish.
I'll remember that.
get
I'll remember that when we're having, and we tie you down and have a tickle-thon. Okay, what are the rules of tickling, Frog?
It says if they repeatedly ask you to stop or can't catch their breath, you're supposed to quit tickling them.
Oh, that's no
You should
fun.
never sit on anyone to tickle them or restrain them in any way.
Well, wait, but in this film, they tie him down.
And they're sitting on them.
I guess that's against these rules here. And it says tickle fights should be fun for both people. If the other person looks like they're unhappy, you should call a tickle truce.
But that's
Okay.
tickle fights. That's not competitive tickle.
Yeah, this is stuff you just do with your cousin
Yeah,
down in the rumpus room or whatever.
This is tough because when someone's laughing so hard, how can you tell if they're uncomfortable or not? They're just
Right.
cackling. It looks like a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to watch this film. Tickled.
Can't wait.
I know. 8 years later, just now getting to it. Oh, well.
Roll out of bed with your favorite morning show at Elvis Duran Show on all socials. This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Z100.
Hey, for what it's worth, listening to your favorite music can reduce pain. This was a story that was out yesterday. Did you read this, Gandhi?
No, but I believe it. Yeah.
If you're listening to your favorite music, it might be beneficial. It might be beneficial to your health after all. And I would think, why are we just now learning this? Because we've known for a fact that people who live happier lives live longer and are healthier. And even the best of medical doctors will tell you it goes beyond medicine. It has to do with your outlook on life, your positivity, the people you surround yourself with, and then, exercising and eating well from time to time and not smoking cigarettes. There's a whole list, right?
Yeah.
And then and all of that can be achieved without going to a doctor's office. But listening to your favorite music, it's the same as being happy, right? I mean, the pheromones or whatever. I don't know.
I totally agree. I mean, I know this sounds very silly, but they say that even if you're in a bad mood and you start singing your favorite songs, that's supposed to help you get better. Not just because, one, it's your favorite song and you like to hear it, it elicits good emotion, but because of the airflow while you're breathing and singing. It's supposed to be very good for you.
Well, there is that. See, we were talking about that special that's out, and I think it's Netflix. I don't know. It's called 100 Years Blue Zones.
Yeah.
People that live in these blue zones around the world who are living, on average, much older lives than the rest of us. And he went to this one village somewhere. Look at me. All the details are missing. And I think it was in Greece, actually. And these people in this village and the friends and the families, they get together almost every night or every other night, and they party and they dance and they have a little wine and they laugh and they live much longer lives than the rest of us. Yeah. He's like, they don't exercise, but he was showing them dancing around the campfire. They were exercising.
Yeah,
they're
that's
getting
exercise, of course.
Yeah, they're getting their cardio through dancing. And It's so when you say, hey, if you sing your favorite song, it also includes air flow and oxygen going to your brain because you're breathing and singing, and it all makes sense. Yeah. Doing the things that make you happy at the moment are doing much more to your body in a positive way than you'll ever realize, right?
Yep. Yeah.
They say here, you know how if you go to the doctor and you're feeling pain, he'll say, okay, the pain you have in your arm, the scale of 0 to 10, where is it? And you give them a number. Yeah. So that's, I'm assuming, how they did it. Scientists found that pain was not just reduced, but strongly reduced among participants if they were listening to some of their favorite music. They're saying it was a very noticeable difference, right? My mother, who was living with an awful life of dementia near the end of her days, of course, she just couldn't remember anything, and every once in a while she would become a little lucid than not. We would play music from her earlier years. You put on some Tony Bennett, she would light up. Aww. And she would sing all the words, and it really shows you how music leaves a deep footprint in your heart and in your brain because of the emotions you felt when you first heard that song that you love. I mean, bad example, Rio by Duran Duran.
Great example.
I know for you it is, because for some reason, and you can't even explain why, when you hear that song, it makes you happy. And you don't have to explain.
No, it just makes me happy. It's like a feeling of freedom song. Like, you can dance around on a beach and have a good time. That's how I feel.
So we could do a show where we don't play any music at all. But, for several reasons we do. Now I know another reason. For your health.
Yes.
And so we have time to go pee.
Yeah.
Right? And then we can do all the off-color jokes that HR would have us fired over while the song's playing.
Right.
We're saving you from that. Music is helping us maintain a career as well. Music. We love music.
Love you, music.
So there you have it. I was also reading today about birthdays. We've known this, especially during pandemic. They're saying that blowing out candles on a cake is just the most disgusting thing you can do.
Oh, totally.
It's more disgusting than we thought.
Really?
The amounts of bacteria flying onto your birthday cake. Not only does the cake get a spray of Froggy's saliva, but the cake's already iced with a layer of bacteria.
But how do you do it any other way?
You take a piece of paper and you wave
at your
something.
candles?
Yeah, you wave it.
Or you could also, you could cut a piece off and put it on a plate and just put a candle on that one.
Oh, that is true. You could do that.
They're saying it's not terribly high risk in most cases, but it does. It will spread diseases if someone in your birthday group has a disease.
Of course. And you don't even know if someone's getting ready to come down with something. Like you could be fine today, tomorrow you could be sick.
Exactly. Yeah. They already have it.
Yeah.
So there you go. Music is keeping us alive longer, and birthday cakes are killing us. I thought I would just give you the.
A lot of good news here.
Follow Elvis Duran and the Z100 Morning Show
at Elvis Duran Show.
All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.